Hey everyone, it's the last Thursday of October, so you know what that means. Time for some encouragement. Make sure you text somebody, phone somebody, email somebody, even one person. It'll make all the difference. Join the encouragement movement. Make sure you reach out to somebody today and share this video and this whole series from October. I know it will be an encouragement to some people. So here we go. Hey, we are on our last week of our Stormproofing Your Life series, and we've been looking at it at a little bit different view than maybe some people would in terms of stormproofing their life. What we've been looking at is how we can do that with the assistance of other people. It's by inviting a covering, a group of people who are in authority, inviting them to speak into our lives. We've talked about what true authority is to make sure that we can also protect ourselves within that invitation. We also talked about what accountability is and how we need to be accountable to others, and that will stormproof us. All these things we've been talking about will stormproof your life when you're in times of crisis. You will have the people in your life that you need when it's needed most, right? So today we're going to take the next step, and it's to find humility. Our society, our world has lost the art of humility. Humility is not thinking less of yourself, it's thinking of yourself less. And I just want to encourage you today that it takes great humility to be able to submit to other people, to invite all the ones we've talked about, invite a covering, invite authority, be accountable, invite accountability. It all requires humility. And here's the deal. Humility will allow you to learn how to submit to others. Now, surrender and submission are very good things, but they can also be very bad things. Often we see them in a negative light. But I want you to know today that when they're well placed, they're actually very helpful in your life. And we need to learn how to submit to authority, to submit to those people in our lives that we need to. Now, I want to go back a minute to talk about, remember we talked about the difference between relational authority and positional authority. Now, in a very real way, let's take a police officer, for example. They have authority to carry out the job they've been given to do. And if they tell you to stop, if they pull you in traffic, you've got to submit. You're not getting a choice there. So submission can be demanded in certain areas of authority, in positional authority. But I want to tell you a better way in surrendering your heart, in submitting to someone else, is when it's relational authority. When somebody has actually been good to you and they've treated you well and they've asked you kindly to submit to what they're asking you to do. It could be a boss, it could be a teacher, it can be a pastor in your life, it could be anybody in your life. But if they are trying to help you, if they have the best at heart for you, and we've talked about it, if you know there's somebody who is trustworthy, if they're not trying to control you but they're trying to help you, if they're trying to guide you and they're not trying to steer you or force you, that is when submission's beautiful. When you can submit to somebody. For me, I'm a person of faith, as you all know, and I made the decision one day in my life that I was going to surrender my life to God and to Jesus. And that was a huge decision, but a lot of times people don't do that because they think that then they're under God's control in a sense, or it's demanded, and it's not. It's invited. When it's invited, surrender is beautiful. I surrendered to my wife's desires. If she wants to do something and I don't want to do it, I love her. So, surrendering is love and it's trust. And submission is respect and it's honor. And so you can be a person of honor and submit to people in authority because of who you are, not because of who they are. Does that make sense? I think that will help you an awful lot to stormproof your life. So I want to encourage you today to learn how to be submissive. Not a doormat. Hear what I'm saying? I'm not talking about submission is not being a doormat. Submission is submitting to somebody who has earned the right to speak into your life and to do what even may be uncomfortable when they suggest to do it. And that you will find then you're going to have accountability, you'll be inviting authority into your life, and you'll have a good strong covering to protect you in those storms. You see how they all knit together. Here's my bonus one. I promised you a bonus one. Find values. Values are simply a core moral code for you. Their values are not just, it is what is valuable to you, but it's also choosing some things in your life that you want to put high as a value as a person who, the person you want to be. And so, for example, one of my highest values is honor. I want to be a person of honor. And because I'm a person of honor, I'm going to submit to those in authority over me. Because I'm a person of honor, I invite accountability into my life. Because I'm a person of honor, I have a covering. I have a group of people that I submit to and ask to speak into my life. It's because I want to be an honorable person. And so find some values that are important to you. It could be integrity, it could be loyalty, but things that nobody else can take away from you. I call them taproot principles or taproot values. Things that are so entwined in who you are as a person that they cannot be stolen from you. Because those things are going to be the things that help you through the storms. It is when I'm in a storm that I lean on the values I have, like integrity, like honor, like faith. When I start to have a storm happen in my life, it's the values that can pull me through. It's not my emotions. My emotions are going in the opposite direction. They're getting caught up in the wind. I want to have some values that are like anchors for me to keep me anchored in those times of storm. So there you go. There's the bonus one. So today, make sure you find humility, humble yourself and submit, and also find some values that you can live by, because those things are going to stormproof your life. Hey, it's been great to be with you in this month, and we will start something brand new next month, but I want to just encourage you to apply these things to your life. And if you need help, if you are in a storm right now and you just need some help, go to my website, markgordon.ca, and book an appointment with me. We can do it on Zoom, live, whatever works best for you, FaceTime, whatever works best for you. But you are not alone. You are not alone. You got help out there, and some of that helps right here. So we will talk to you later. Thanks so much. Have a great day.